person. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Sorry, Cynthia. I was trying to just do Kimberly. Where are you, Kimberly? I cannot see you in the.
At the top.
Oh, okay. All right. No. Okay. Sorry, Cynthia. I was trying to just do Kimberly. Where are you, Kimberly? I cannot see you in the.
At the top.
Yeah, I did. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I did. Let me just
No.
get rid of this recording.
Oh,
Sorry,
I have it
Cynthia.
now.
Trying to just do. Okay. All right. Perfect. Welcome, everybody. I'm going to be talking about the pay plan this today. Next week, by the way, we are going to go back to the app. We are going to go back to the app because I have so many people saying, "Can you do another training on the app?" Yes, we are going to be doing now next week, next Saturday at the same time, and I'm super excited about that. But anyway, yeah, today I'm going to talk about one of my favorite topics, and it's the pay plan. And the reason it's one of my favorite topics is because uh, I've been in this industry since 1992, and I've seen every kind of pay plan. I experienced almost every kind of pay plan, not all of them, but most of them. And I know why I'm so excited about this one. It's simple. Even when people come from other plans, at first they don't see it. But it's a much simpler plan. It's really fair, and the way that's built because anybody can build a large business. And today I'm going to be talking about that. Let me start sharing the screen. All right. The best compensation plan in the planet, by the way. And this is not just an advertisement hype and saying, wow, this is amazing. No, it's because they're reality. It's funny, many people that they come to me and say, okay, your pay plan is similar to ours. Let me have an example. And I said the same with our products. I used the example when we were talking yesterday about the GLP-3. Similar doesn't mean the same. What is similar? You can be driving an old Yugo, 1990 Yugo, it's falling apart, but it's a car. It takes you different places. You drive it, have four wheels, etc. Or you could be driving an Aston Martin or a Mercedes or GLS SUV. You like SUVs, or a Lexus. It's not the same. They are similar, both they are vehicles, but they are not the same. Our compensation plan is a different league. The same that our products are a different league. It's why when people say we have something similar, yeah, you have four wheels, we do too, but we have more than that. We are in the different league. We are in the big league. On the pay plan, we are on the big league on the products. And that's something that makes Tree so different. Now, there are three entry ranks, and I'm going to go slow at the beginning because this is something that many of you probably had never thought about that, even if you've been in Tree for a while. The first one is distributor. What is a distributor? It's when you join with $30, then you're a distributor. You sign the distributor agreement, and you have the benefits. And what are the benefits of that distributor? You earn PIB. This is a fast start bonus for those of you that are new. It's when somebody you invite and join, you get a 5-star. Excuse me, I had the hiccups. They had the PIB. And also you get customer commission per sale. This is what a distributor is. Now, we are not talking about that person coming with any volume, just the $30. You can earn 25% on the people that buy from you. And with GLP-3, it's happening a lot. You're posting something, people buy directly from you, and you make 25%. And if the order came before 2 o'clock Mountain Time, you get paid the following day. The only exceptions is if there are no banks that day or it's Saturday and Sunday. That's it. But you get paid the following day, 25%. PIBs. Every package has a PIB. In this case, you see this one, and we are putting it as an example. We have different packages, but I'm putting it as an example the GLP-3 packages. The 15 bottles, you get 150 PIB. That means that you get paid 150 when you sign somebody up with that package. And these are paid weekly. The second package, you get to pay $100. The third one, 25. We have many other packages on all of those have PIB too. And I'm going to go into how much right now, but because I want to go to the next slide. Before I go into this, something new happened. Actually, let me go out of the slide. Okay. Can you see me? Yeah, you can see me. All right. As a matter of fact, let me do something that I usually don't do. Okay, all right, right. Okay. Starting this week, the week is not finished ending tomorrow, Sunday. It's ended on Monday at midnight. That means that for people that are in qualification, you have an extra day for this week because you have an 8 days instead of 7 days for this week and end the week on Monday night. Why are they doing that? Because then starting from that point on, the weeks are going to end on Monday night at midnight Mountain Time. And let me tell you the advantage and the reasoning on that. When we were finishing on Sunday night, many people on Sunday, they are busy with their family, with their church, etc. And if they are in qualification, it's super stressed out. What they decide is to change the week instead starting on Monday, starting on Tuesday. And that way, the week under on Monday, and if you are in qualification, Monday is easier to go into action. The second thing that's powerful is if for some reason you made a mistake and you put somebody in the wrong leg, on Sundays, customer service is not open. Sometimes you have VIP, some people on VIP working from their house, but that doesn't happen very often. It's why you have that extra day Monday to correct any mistake. And still, we get paid on Fridays. But this, I think, is an incredible improvement. It's something that I've been talking about this for 3 years. If we can put it to Monday, because I know for some people it's going to sound awkward. Well, but the week finishes on Sunday. Not really. The real week, if we go to the real calendar, Sunday is the first day of the week, by the way. But no, but we finish it on Monday night because, again, it's less stress. And you're going to see that. Now, for the cool thing about this week is that you have an extra day. That's the powerful thing. Anybody has a question about that? Because before I go to the next one, I want to make sure. Okay, no question. That's really good. Okay, let me go back. I'm going to go to the slide. Let me share.
But I don't see any slides.
No, right now you see just my picture. Not yet.
Oh, yeah, just handsome George.
Who's handsome George? Oh. Okay, can you see the slide now? Oh, no, you don't see the slide yet. Hold on a second. Okay,
We see him now.
All right. Okay, again, you start, these are the two steps. You start as a distributor, you pay $30, you sign the distributor agreement, and the benefits are PIBs, and these are the PIB and commissions, by the way, self-commission. Self-commission, you get paid the next day. I'm repeating what I said before, 25%. You get paid the following day as long as the order comes before 2 o'clock Mountain Time. Then you get paid the next day, and the only exception is when banks are not open. And then it will be the following day when the next day the banks are open. Then the PIBs, we have different packages. We have here the GLP-3 packages, and you get paid, for example, for the bigger package, 150, for the smaller package, 25. But it's not only in those packages. We have different other packages. I'm not going to go into details, but you get also PIBs. You can start with any of those packages. Now, you didn't have to have 100 points active on that one, but in order to be a brand ambassador, you had to be active for more commissions. You get active for commissions like PIB and sales, but you want to really make money when people are coming under you. I hope you say yes. You buy 100 points. Now, the way that is say in the marketing plan, one page say 100 points accumulated for 52 weeks. You don't want to wait 52 weeks. Place an order for any package that has 100 points, and from that point, you are eligible to start getting more money. And not only more money, but you start accumulating volumes. Even if you don't have your 2 people yet, you start accumulating volume. Now, the first order, as soon as you complete the 100 points is when you become active as a brand ambassador. And then every month that you order 60 points, you're still active. You don't have to do 100 points every month. It's only the first time. And every 4 weeks, you order those 60 points, and you are accumulating volumes daily on that. Not every 4 weeks. Some people are confused here. But this is the next one. This is very important. When you sponsor one on the left and one on the right, you become a qualified brand ambassador. Here's when you start getting cycles, and you get paid up to 21,000 per week in cycles. This is really cool. By the way, if you have any question, make sure you write it down, and I'm going to open for questions in a few minutes, okay? Now, what is a cycle? It's when you have two people that you sponsor. You have two teams, left team and right team. Here we have names, Bob and Sue, but you have two teams, left and Bob, right, Sue. And they have their own teams, and they have lines coming underneath him or her. Now, think about this. When you have 300 points in one side, accumulated, doesn't have to be Bob ordering the whole thing, and 600 in the other side, coming, doesn't have to be Sue, the whole volume, just accumulated all the volume under her, including Sue. You get what is called a cycle. By the way, it could go the other way around. Could be 600 points on the left side and 300 on the right side. And then a cycle, you get paid $35. Whatever is left, if more volume came, whatever is left stayed there for the next cycle. If, for example, if you got, let's suppose, 400 on the left side and 600 on the right, the company take the 300, you have 100 left, and the 600 on the other side. Now you start for the next cycle, you already have 100 points left waiting for you. Those volumes never go away as long as every 4 weeks you are ordering 60 points. And this is powerful because you don't start the month from zero like happened to more plans. This is the second cool thing about this pay plan. When, let's suppose that Bob or Sue, let's suppose that Sue become a superstar, and you are just a 1-star, not even a 1-star, just a qualified brand ambassador. And she goes at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star. She never passed you in the sense that she's not going to go taken away from you. She always going to be under you. And the volume keep accumulating. The thousands of points that Sue's putting, accumulating until you start putting enough people on the other side that every time you hit $300 or 300 points, you're using the volume that Sue had been accumulating. And it stay there forever as long as you are ordering 60 points every 4 weeks. This is really unique too. You never lose people. You never lose the volume as long as you're active. And you can get up to $21,000 per week. And that's over $1 million a year for those mathematicians that are there. Here's an example. You get paid on limited levels. It doesn't matter how deep that volume came in. Bob brought Peter and John and Mary and Susan, and you keep going down, 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 down. All that volume count because the computer is looking for volume. And you keep any unpaid volume and start accumulating. You never lose volume. That means that you have a valuable business. There are no blocks. It's not going to blocking anywhere. Volume keep accumulating. It's not blocking you. As long as you are active with 60 points, keep accumulating. You never lose people. This is cool. And the potential earning is tremendous. And the structure is very simple. Just two teams to build. That's it. Left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left. And you say, well, where do I build? At the beginning, obviously two legs, left, right, left, right. But when one of the team legs, let's suppose the right leg, goes bananas, that most of the volume is coming there, then you just go one leg building. That's simple. It's simple. I know. For those of you that seen it for the first time, say, well, it's not like, look at my pay plan from the past. No, it's not. This is not our grandmother pay plan, or great-grandmother, because network marketing started in the 50s. Those plans, these are totally, totally different. Really cool. And you get paid up to $1 million. This is the cycle part. Then let's become a star. Now, what is the advantage of becoming a star? You start hitting and matching bonuses. And we are going to talk about matching bonus in a second after I go through the stars. The first star that we are going to become is 1 star. What is a 1 star? Okay. 1 star, first of all, one of the benefits is that you have on all the L1s. And what is an L1? L1 is every person that you personally bring in the team. Doesn't have anything to do with the regular three, the left and right. This has every person that you sponsor is an L1. And every time they make money, you can earn up to 30% commission on them. Where? On what they earn. If they earn $10,000, you get 30% of that. That's $3,000. It's 30% of $10,000, $3,000. This is on every person. Now, you need certain qualifications to get there. Now, To the binary, left and right, it's called binary because it has two legs. You don't have any specific qualifications. You keep making money, getting cycles, doesn't have anything to do with 1 star, 2 star, and 3 star. That's the cool thing. You can make up to $1 million a year. But here, that this is for when you become 1 star, 2 star, and 3 star is because you want to go into the big leagues of bonuses where you can earn even way more money. Now, when you have 800 points accumulated in 52 weeks, they are giving you 52 weeks. That's too much. You can do it in 1 week. When you sponsor 4 people, each one with 200 points, guess what? You did it. Each leg cannot be more than 200 PGV per enrolling 3-leg. Enroller 3-leg, different from the binary leg, is every person that you sponsor is an enroller leg. Doesn't have anything to do with the 2 legs that we saw before. This is for enrolling purposes and matching bonus purposes. As a matter of fact, let me put it here in a graphic. You sponsor 4 people, there are 4 enroller legs. You can have more. You can have 20 people, there are 20 enroller legs. But you have to have a minimum or maximum of 200 points per enroller leg. They can be accumulated through 10 enroller legs or to 4, like this example. Let's suppose that your L1s, again, are the people that you bring in. Let's suppose that you bring somebody with 200 points. Okay, you already satisfied the 200 points there. The second person that came with 100 points, but any person that they bring in, doesn't matter how deep, that volume counts too. And in this example, 100 satisfy the 200 points. The same in the other side. 200 points, 100 points, the same thing. You are satisfied. And then you become a 1-star. You start getting up to 30% matching on the people that you personally sponsor. Then we have the 2-star. 2-star, and by the way, as a 1-star, you receive a $100 gift certificate that you can use for products. Now, as a 2-star, now not only you get paid on the L1s, but you get paid on the L2s. In other words, the people that your L1 is sponsoring. Again, this doesn't have anything to do with the binary. This is, again, for matching bonus purposes and qualification rank purposes. But anyway, every time one of the people that you sponsor brings somebody that make money, you get 15% on what they are earning. It's not in the volume. It's what they're earning. It's why you want people to make a lot of money. It's why I want many of you to make a lot of money, because all of you, I think, or most of you are within my pay stars. For example, Kimberly is L2 for me. I want her to make $1 million a year because I'm making 15% of that. It's $150,000 a year just on her. That's not bad. But anyway, here the volume qualification changed to 1,200 points, no more than 300 per leg. Let me go to the other slide because it's easy. Again, you had your 4 legs, personal sponsor legs, personal enrollers legs. Again, doesn't have to do anything with binary. I keep repeating that. And then, but no more than 300 points per leg. Again, they are giving you 52 weeks to do this, by the way, but you can do it really quick. But anyway, one person came with 300 points, that satisfied that. The second leg came only with 100 points. Then the people that came on the her or him, each one came with 100 points, then that satisfies it because you have the 300 points there. And the other leg, 300 points, somebody came in, and the next one, somebody came with 100 points, and then they bring somebody with 200 points. You have the 300 points. I know I'm talking a lot about point, and that sounds overwhelmed, but this is the reality. Just 4 legs, and that's it. You don't have, by the way, to know how to actually this work, because when you sponsor 2 and help them to get their 2, and you repeat the process, sponsor 2 more, help them to get 2, you go up on these stars without knowing how it works, and you do it for a 3rd time, you become a 3-star. 3-star is when you go up to 3 levels down on matching bonus again, 30% on the L1s, L2s, that they are the people, the L1 sponsor, you get 15% commissions, and L3, you get 10% commissions on everything that they earn. You get a $300 certificate. They give you also 52 weeks. The total only 3,600. Let me go to the graphic because it's easier to explain. 3,600 points. They give you 52 weeks also. And again, and here you need 2 more people because max is 600 per leg. But as you see, it's very, very cool. Now, a person that is not even a 3-star can make a lot of money because in binary, they can have 10 cycles a week, 20 cycles a week, 100 cycles a week. They are making a lot of money. This way is opening other ways to make money that are the matching bonus that can be huge. And I'm going to have an example later that can be huge. But here, as you see, you can create that. They are not giving you a time limit. They give you 52 weeks. Most of us can do it way much quicker. I did it in the first week because we brought a lot of people in the first week. I think like 25 people automatic. We were there in the 3-star. right away. Machine bonus. I'm gonna go into the machine bonus, but before I go into the machine bonus, I want to open. Let me stop sharing. Anybody has a question? This is a good time to make a question. The first part that we are going to go into the second part, and then I'm going to show you the strategy on how you can actually go crazy bananas and make money and get all the cycles that you want and all the positions without having to focus in the rank. This is something that most people are not teaching it like that, but that's the way they're teaching it. As a matter of fact, any questions so far? Okay, that's good when I don't have questions. Okay, let me do one thing here. Okay, I'm sure nobody has questions about the machine bonus. I'm gonna go into the machine bonus right now. Okay, let me go to the machine bonus. All right. Hold on a second because I'm trying to do a search that I'm gonna show you in a second. Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna see another screen of me coming in. Like, make sure I just disconnect the audio. That way I don't have double audio. Okay. All right. Let's go to the machine bonus. This is my favorite part of the pay plan. By the way, my favorite actually all of them because there's no way to get a machine bonus if you don't do what we did before. Now let me show you machine bonus. Okay, machine bonus. Right here. Okay, let me erase these numbers. I was using this number before. This is the long term. This is what is going to make you the most money. You want people to make money because when they make money in the cycles, the more cycles they make, the more money you are going to make. When you focus on that, that's the way that you go up in income and in ranks. Yes, you can set up a goal of 3-star pro or 3-star elite, but your focus, yeah, your goal is that one, but your focus is the activities that are going to get you there. And the way to get there is that your team is cycling. Because every time somebody cycle, you get a matching bonus and your volume goes up too and you cycle more. Now, let me show you here as an example. Let's suppose that you sponsor one person here and that person is a super leader and is making $10,000 a week. Okay? You get 30% matching on that person on what they are earning. You can have many people in the first level. While you have, let me erase this number because it's really big. Let's watch if you have 10 people that they average each one $4,000 a week. That's $40,000 a week that you're getting at 30%, 12,000 matching bonus on all of them. That's the board of directors that you're going to have. People making $4,000 a week or more. What if somebody's making $20,000 a week? I'm not going to go into that details. Now, when you have one person, I'm going to divide it just for one person. Let's suppose that one person making 10,000, a person that's making money has people that's making money. Let's suppose that that person has at least 5 people that are making a lot of money, and each one is making like 6,000 a week in average. That would be another 30,000. You get 15% of that. It's another $4,500 a week. And when a person is making 6,000 a week, or when you're making any money, you have people cycling under you too. Let's suppose that those 5, each one has 5 more, it's 25. And let's suppose that they are making 4,000 a week. Wow, that's a 10,000 more, 17,000 a week more coming in. It's almost $1 million a year. And that's with accounting the other levels. How do you get to the other levels? When you become a 4-star, and I didn't go into that, I may touch it, but we don't have to go on that. And 5-star is 5 levels, 6-star 6 LC, L the way to L6, and 7-star L7. But just on the first level that they're giving you 52 weeks to qualify, if you find that super leader alone could make you about $1 million a year, just a matching bonus. That's $17,500 a week, 52 weeks. It's about $900,000 a year. $1 million. Only one person that become a superstar. That's the power of the matching bonus on 3 levels, on 3 stars. You don't have to be a 6, 7-star to get a lot of money. You are getting already a lot of money in the cycles here, up to $21,000 a week. But at the same time, on the matching bonus, look what can happen. This is incredible, in my opinion. It's one of the coolest things, in my opinion, that we have on the Payplan. We have other ways to pay to go, and I'm going to go kind of quick on the other ones. But the most important part is to make sure you're cycling. Help your team to cycle because you are getting this matching bonus. Of course, you are going to get by sponsoring too and helping them to do the same thing. You start going up and first 1-star, then you start going to 2-star, then you start going to 3-star to the point that you can get 3 levels. And that's why we push so much in becoming a 3-star. But we have to push it the right way. Some people just sponsor people. The secret is not sponsor people. That although that helps because you are bringing people, it's helping your people to cycle. And I'm going to show you in a second why I say that. Okay, let me go into it. All right. Now we have the 3-star Pro. 3-star Pro is 50 cycles. It's when you accumulate 50 cycles in 4 weeks. Now, from this point on, the qualification is based, you already at 3-star. You get matching bonus on 3 levels, etc. But here you start going back into a 3-star Pro, and from this point on, everything is based on cycles. When you get 50 cycles in 4 weeks, you become and you are a qualified 3-star. In other words, you are the 3-star. Then you become a 3-star Pro. And then, by the way, you get a $300 gift certificate plus $100 in tokens. Gift certificates, you can use it to buy products the same that tokens. The difference that tokens, when you buy something to tokens, with tokens, the volume counts like if you are paying cash. Tokens are basically like cash. And you can transfer them to somebody else. You can help somebody else also by giving them tokens if you want to, a relative, family member, or a promotion. 3-star Elite is when you get to 100 cycles and you get still the first 3 levels, the matching bonus, you get $500 in tokens that you can use for anything you want. And this is when you accumulate 100 cycles in 4 weeks. Now, 4-star, you want to know how these are direct rank. The 4-star, that you are in big leagues, you are a super big league, you are an extra level. Now you got L4, 5%. Plus the first L1, L2, L3, and 4, L4 in matching. You also start qualifying in something called the pool bonus. The company take all the 3% sales, and you have to have these personals to be active. But if you are a 3-star active, you are a 4-star director, for sure you have those 5 personals. But anyway, you accumulate 200 cycles for 4 weeks, and you get paid 4 levels. And this is the big leagues because the minimum income, a poor 4-star is making $250,000 a year. That's a poor 4-star that's consistent. No, I'm talking about a 4-star. 5-star is the next one. And you add another level, is when you get 500 cycles in 4 weeks. A poor 5-star, when it's consistent 5-star every week again, it's about $500,000. And I say a poor because a 4-star could be $1 million income earner a year. Even a person that's 1-star could be $1 million a year, by the way, if you have the cycles. If you are making 600 cycles a week, but you are not qualified yet because you don't have all the 6 legs like a 3-star. You are not qualified 5-star, but you are making the money. It's why I said this plan is powerful. But anyway, let me stop here because I don't want to confuse, because I can get into the rabbit hole here. Okay. When the person start to get matching bonus, okay, it's the 1-star, like I said. When you get a 1-star, you start getting bonus on the L1. 1-star, you start getting paid on the L1. One star. And remember, it's only 800 points. It's 200, no more than $200 per leg. You already start getting up to 30%. It's why this plan is so powerful, because there are other companies that have matching bonus, but the matching bonus start at higher ranks, usually at leadership levels, like would be like a 3-star elite or something like that. Here, start as a 1-star, and it's so simple. You need only 800 points accumulated. They're giving you 52 weeks to qualify. You need no more than 200 points. You cannot have more than 200 points per leg. And this is for personal sponsor leg. If you want, you can repeat this video, because I went through that already. But it's when you become 1-star, you start L1s, 2-star L2s, 3-star L3s. But as a 1-star, you start getting already a matching bonus. I hope I answer the question. Anybody have another question before I go to the next step? By the way, you want to dream big. The 6-star, the minimum income for some consistent 6-star, consistent, is $1 million a year. 7-star is $2 million a year, and beyond, you can almost double from that point. $4 million, $5 million a year, $10 million a year, etc., etc., etc. We don't have a $10 million a year yet, because the company is too early. But yeah, but we have people already earning over $1 million a year. We have, I think, 4 or 5 that we are having already earning over $1 million a year. When I recruit someone, am I right? Do I get paid on all the recruits, whether they are on the right or left? Yes, you accumulate the volume on all of them, because that's your left, let's suppose right side. John bring 100 people left and right, and some people are coming the left, some people on the right. All that volume counts, and this is the beauty of this plan. And that's actually when I'm gonna go to touch into sharing my other. Let me turn off my camera a second. All right, I'm gonna be sharing. Oh, it should. Okay, there it is. There it is. Why is it so small? It's supposed to have a bigger. Okay. Oh, I'm doing it manually. All right. Okay. This is really cool that I'm going to show you, and it's based on the question that you just asked. This is you. My circles are not as good. And let's suppose that this is you. And then this is left, and this is your right. It's divided in two. And there are people that are going to be coming everywhere. These people are going to come, there are 2 people. These people, there are 2 people. The same here. They're going to bring the 2 people. All this is your left side. That means that every volume that comes here, doesn't matter if it's here. Let's suppose that superstar comes somewhere here. You see, it's way inside this sphere. That volume counts for you. Doesn't matter where the volume is coming, because that's all your left side. Of course, they come on the left side, and then everything that comes on the other side is your right side. Yeah, but every volume. By the way, inside leg, actually, there's no such thing as about inside leg. Some people say, what about my inside leg? Really, there is a minor leg and team leg and private leg. Team leg is the one usually where your sponsor put you in, and that's the one that your sponsor is working. And private leg is the one that the opposite leg for you. For example, if the sponsor put you in here, let's suppose that put you here, the team leg is this one. The private leg is this one. Now, the reason I said there is no such thing as inside leg as sounds, because your inside leg, as you call it, if you put a superstar here, and let's suppose that superstar comes underneath in this level, this leg can switch, and then suddenly this one becomes your strongest leg, and then really the inside leg is the other one, because the other one leg becomes strong. Now you're focusing on the leg that has the less volume. Now, when you're starting, you are building the 2 legs. But if most of the volume is coming on the left leg, guess what? You start keep putting people here on the right leg. Not on the inside of anybody. You keep this straight. You don't put people under somebody else in the inside leg, in their inside leg, that let's call it inside, or the private leg. You always build there. You put people on the leg that it has the less volume. At the beginning, you are doing both, but eventually one leg is going to take off because that always happens. It may not happen in the first year or the first 2 years. In the company I was before, that was a binary too. At first, I thought one of the legs was taking off, but then the other one overtook it, and then they switched, and really took like 4 or 5 years to one leg to totally overcome the other one. But eventually, one leg took over totally, and that's great because now you are building only one leg. But yeah, it's only left and right. That's it. Left and right. As a matter of fact, let me go to a clean sheet because that one was messy. Again, left and right. And everybody's coming here. And you always put people, when you're putting people on the left, always follow this line. You're putting people on the right, you always follow this line. And again, you're putting people where you need the volume. Left or right, left or right, right, left. Imagine that you are in the military, left, right, or right, left, until one leg goes bananas. Very simple. Now, and I'm glad you asked that because that's the point that I was going to do. Now, the secret to go up in levels is to get people cycling. Remember, I'm going to put it here on the left. A cycle is when somebody has 300 and 600, that is a total of 900, that's a cycle. You make $35. Okay? That's it. Now, let's suppose that this is you again. And you got the left, and you got the right. I'm going to make them big. And let's suppose that this, why I said you want to help people to make money. All right, let's talk about the cycle part. Let's suppose that this person that's here get 300 on one side, and that could be accumulation of many people, but I'm going to put those two. Get 300 and 600. That's a total of 900. That's 900 points. When that person cycle is 600, 300, you are getting 900 points. Not only you are getting the points, that a person in the other side, let's suppose that the other side you have, I don't know, people coming in and the same, you got several people that are cycling. One time, let's suppose that somebody cycle here one time too. 300, 600, I put it as an example here. It's 900 points. Now you have 900 on the left, 900 on the right. Guess what? How many times do you think you are going to cycle? Well, the computer takes 600, 300. Let's suppose that takes 600 from here. There are 300 left. And they take the 300 from here. There are 600 the other side. There are 600, 300 left. Guess what? You have still 600, 300, but switch. Now you have another cycle. You got 2 cycles total. Each one class cycle one time. This person cycle once, this cycle once, and you cycle twice. That's the way that you go up. You have to have people cycling on the one side, and on the other side, one, you cycle 2. You have people on one side cycling 2 times and the other side 2 times, you cycle 4. You have 3 people cycling 3 times in one side, 3 times in the other one, you cycle 6. Now, you keep sponsoring people. It's the rule of thumb because the volume is coming. That's the way that you go up. You focus yourself. I'm going to say here, make money, help in cycles. I'm going to put cycles. Help others to make money in cycles, obviously. Because guess what? They're putting volume. And that's the way that you go up. Focus on helping people to make money. And on top of that, when a person make a cycle, let's suppose that you're here again. Oops, Siri came out. And let's put a Mary here, Mary. She got one cycle. She got her 900. She made $35. Guess what? If you are at least 1 star, you get up to 30% of that. You get 1050 on top of the cycles. You get $10.50 matching bonus on her because she cycled. Every time she cycled twice. Guess what? You get that twice, $20. She cycled 10 times. Guess what? You get $100. This is on top of the volume. I know sometimes it's hard to get in our head, but this is the fact. Help people to cycle, and that's the way that you go up in rank. And the way to do it, I'm just going to go back here to a new one. Bring two, help them to bring two. Repeat the process. Bring two, help them to bring two, repeat the process. That's the way they start going in rank, but your cycles are going up too because all this put in volume, you are getting more cycles. You are getting matching bonus because they are getting cycles. And that's the way that you get up, because by bringing two, helping to bring two, you are building your line for 3 star, 4 star, 6 star. I mean 3 star. 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, and this is a 3 star. Of course, you keep building more because the more legs you have, the better, because you have more matching bonus. Plus, all these legs are in 2 levels, and those the personal levels are in 2. They are focusing in these 2. I know, again, for those of you that this is new, but everybody that you're put is in the binary tree. They are in 2 levels, but for the matching bonus, they are calculating this way. You are helping people to make money. This is the secret. Bring 2 people, help them to bring 2, and repeat the process. And this happens automatic. You don't even to know how it works. You can become one day $1 million income earner, and just because you're bringing 2, help them to bring 2, and then obviously to make money, and then repeat the process, repeat the process, repeat the process. One day you are gonna 5, 6, 7 stars. Say, whoa, this is amazing. You don't have to know the details. It's gonna happen. And the reason I love this pay plan because it's based in behavior. You bring people, help them to make money. Then guess what? You go up, you get more volume, you get ranked, you get more cycles, you get matching bonus, you do it again, you start getting into the higher level ranks, you're getting more money. And eventually, when you have 6 people that are consistently buying, you don't need more, by the way, than that to become a 7-star. Those 6 people, those 3,600 point volume that you need to become a 3-star, that's all what you need as a base, even if you are a 7-star, even if you are a white diamond or the higher ranks that are making $1 million a month. That's the highest level. It's $1 million per month when somebody hit it there. Wow, I can get super excited, but anyway, I ain't gonna be open to question because I know I went a little deep here, but I just want to tell you, you help people to make money, you make more money. And again, it's left and right. Yeah, I'm glad. I think that's the last question they have. Okay. All right. Let me get my camera back. I am back. Ta-da! Yeah, you have a report in your back office. You have a report. Usually, you know it, by the way, by heart. But let me guess if I can get a report. I don't want to get a report of a person is inactive because I don't want to. They're upset. Maybe I can do a better hiding who the person is. Let me see. See who could be. I don't want to put anybody. Well, let me do this one. I'm going to hide the name and then I can show it to you. Well, it doesn't matter actually. I'm not sure. I'm sure she will be okay with it. Let me see if she is here. I'm going to ask her. Yeah, she was in the call idea earlier, so I don't think she's going to win this one. No. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. Okay, if you go to the team information here on the left side, you go to visual tree, and it tells you all the volume on your left. You see total volume left and total volume right. There is your volume. It's very easy to calculate. That's it. Again, this go here, visual tree. Now you can have report center, and you want to know who your enroller tree, who are your personals. You click here and show you all the personals that you have, people that you personally sponsor. But this is the most important. You see cap 52 weeks. It tells you that this one is, you cannot put more volume to qualify for a 3-star because you have already the 600 points there. But look, she has so many that she's never going to have a problem. She's a super duper qualified 3-star. And this report, again, you go to report center and you click enroller 3 PGV. That's it. I hope that helped. Yeah, it shows your person. Yeah, because that's what's important. You have to know your personal legs, and it shows every person that use personal sponsor under them. Because if you click on it, it shows this person is going to show their downline too. Because as you see, they were highlighted. You can click on them, and you see the people are under them too. Okay. All right. Let me repeat it again. Sure. Okay. By the way, go to the reports here and you play with each report because there are tons of them. I'm not going to go through all the reports. This one, you can have your whole team, like I said here, and here is all your personals. But anyway, let me go to the next one. You can have, for example, PG report, and then you have your personals. This takes a little longer, and you're going to see why. Because you can click on the person, for example, on this one, and it come well, that person doesn't have anybody under them. Okay, it's why it doesn't have. Let me see who would have somebody under them. I don't know all the people that are there. Is why I don't know. Anyway, if there was somebody under her, a lot of these people are new. You would have here the people like her, for example. Here now you see who is under Christine Flores. No, and then you want to know more who is under Rachel. You can click on Rachel to see if she has under somebody. No, she doesn't have anybody under her. But anyway, that's the way that you can click on all the people that are under. Although you focus on the personals, by the way, in your personals, unless the personal is inactive, and then you want to approach the people. You never jump under somebody and approach their personal. That's not ethical. And if you're going to do it, ask the person that you sponsor, unless that person is inactive. Because if you don't do it, it's unethical. And the person can complain to the company about that. Hey, she's calling my people. It's your people too, but you have to give also, ask for permission always. Okay. Any other questions? Okay. I think is everything good. This is the time to ask a question about the Payplan. Don't then Monday you call back, say, what is I want to start again? How do I get my matching bonus? What that cycle is? I don't get it. What's a PIB? Can I sign up somebody as a distributor and not to order any products and still sell products? All those questions we answered through the presentation, by the way. Okay, I don't see any questions here. Okay. Let me see. Kimberly, are you still here? Let me see, Kimberly's here.
Yes, of course.
Okay. You have any comments too that you would like to add now that you're the co-host?
You handle everything perfectly, George. I love the way you explain about the 1, 2, and 3 stars. And the main focus is 3 stars, so you can get paid on 3 lines, which is really excellent. And then I know Jackie had a few questions, but you start getting paid a matching check kind of immediately when you're a 1 star, correct? Or is that
Right.
not correct?
Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
already answered that. Yes,
Oh, okay.
yeah. You start as soon as you become a 1 star. Let's suppose that you become a 1 star on Monday, because remember this week ended on Monday, and from this point on, it's gonna be on Monday. You become 1 star 1 minute before midnight. Anybody that cycled this week, yes, you get a matching bonus on that person.
Excellent.
Not that you have to wait until 1 minute before midnight. You want to do it before. But that's an example. And the pay plan is fair because they give you 52 weeks to set up the structure that's going to take you for the rest of your life, all the way to 3 star, because that's the base that you're going to have. Not that you sponsor only 3 people, because as you saw Caroline, she sponsored over 30 people, because, and she's setting up that base, because the more people you have personal sponsors, that base of people that you're going to have more people making money, you're going to have more matching bonus, you're going to get more cycles. But again, the secret is helping people. Some people are joining, they just join to buy the products, and that happened because they want to buy wholesale. But some people, they say, yeah, I really want to make some money. Then make sure you teach them how to do it, because as soon as they start putting volume, you get more money because you are getting cycles. And as soon as they are cycling, you are getting matching bonus too on them. It's why it's so important to remember that. Make money, but help your people to make money too. I want everybody to make money here and that are in the call right now, or in the call before that. I also went through the pay plan. I want, like I say, I want Kimberly to make $1 million a year. Come on, Kimberly, what's going on? $1 million now.
I'm on it, George. Let's do it. Better
Yeah,
help you.
yeah, but no, actually, I'm serious. But anyway, yeah, every person that you sponsor, and for example, Kimberly wants Bobby to make $1 million too, because she's gonna get 30% every time Bobby make a check. That means that he makes $1 million a year. Then Kimberly is making 300,000 a year just in one person, without counting the people that Bobby is sponsoring that are making a lot of money. That she gets 15% plus the volumes. That's why this plan is amazing.
Yeah, Bobby, come on. Let's rock and roll, dude.
Yeah, I think Bobby is on the call, correct? I remember
He
that. Yeah,
was.
he's. Hey, Bobby. By the way, it was Bobby's birthday a couple of days ago.
Yeah,
Yeah,
happy birthday.
yeah. Happy birthday again. Yeah.
And George, Jana is on the call. I don't know if she can speak at all or anything, but she is absolutely brand new, a cousin in my family, and 24 years old, so young and beautiful too. So I just would love to have this is her very first call.
Oh,
So
wow.
she has,
Jana, can you? I wish I was 24 years old. I am 25 now. No, I'm more than. But imagine it was when I found something like this. That's amazing. That's amazing to find something like this at that age, because imagine all the time that you have to build a strong residual income, helping other people, not only making money, but you also helping people to become healthier, to become much fitter. And a lot of people want that, especially there are a lot of people that they don't want to go through the struggles that the parents have gone. And you want to create your own financial freedom, but at the same time, you want always to look good, to feel good, to have energy. And this is great. I mean, we have my favorite product beside the GLP-3 is the Kinetics. That product is amazing. We have several people here that they are giving it to their teams in the high school and in college. They're starting to give it to their teams because it's incredible how they feel. And now these kids get how do you say, addicted to this product in a good way. This is a good addiction. Okay.
well, really quickly, I just want to share though, just because I'm so super excited. She has her master's degree and in the medical field too. But
Perfect.
I'm just really happy. But I'm
Good.
happy that everybody is here. I'm so happy everybody is here. But every new person is so exciting. And I
Good.
think that's how we really keep up our own excitement too. Sometimes is you share it with somebody new, they get excited, and then it reignites the whole team. It's just really excellent.
Correct. I agree 100%. Well, thank you very much. Unless there is another question, thank you for being in the call. We have the rest of the Saudi. Enjoy your Saudi. But still talk to people. This is amazing because people say, "Oh, I don't want to be working." No, you're not working. You're sharing an experience. Oh, by the way, my friend so and so lost 25 pounds, like Kenny was saying, or 20 pounds in the call before. Or my friend had more energy than I level. My friend just got $200 last week and she said that she didn't do anything. Oh, Kimberly said, going shopping for people. We used to call it window shopping. We used to go to malls. They kicked me out of a few malls when I didn't know how to approach people because I was too open, trying to sponsor people. But I was going window shopping, going to, for example, stores that were not really busy. And then I saw a salesperson that could look really good. I was approaching me. You see, do you have your card? The reason I would like your card is because I am opening my business here in this area and you impress me. Let me call you with more information. Don't try to convince her to write there or him. Just get the cards. At first, I used to talk so much that some people complained and I was kicked out of a few malls. Just get the card. They get the card. You can go to trade shows. You can go to flea markets. You can go to many things like that and get cards, collect cards. Go window shopping. I call it like that. Okay, anybody else before we go?
Okay, I'm going to say one more thing just because we have an executive crew right now on here. And so I do want to shout out to my sister, Kelleen. I'm so excited she's on. She works full time. She works like
Hi,
too many
Kelly.
hours in a week. And I think that's why she's in this business, make $1 million too. Come on, Cal. We're going to buy a couple of floors at the Bloomingdale's building or the Tribune building in Chicago, maybe the Trump Tower or something on Lakeshore Drive. So I have big dreams for all of us. And
I'm
Bobby's here
on
and Jill. And yeah, Cal,
Hi,
make a
Kelly.
million. And Jill is on here too. I love, love, love Jill. She is going through a lot of things and she is a powerhouse and in charge of her family. So, Jill, we're so excited to have you on here. And, everyone.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Great,
All
Bobby.
right.
Yeah, I'm ready. And of course, I'm gonna go to Chicago. Not right now because it's a little cold there, but
Oh, yeah. And Gina knows everybody in Chicago. She's a concierge of the city.
oh
Oh,
wow.
my gosh. Gina, you got to give us a list of what's happening here.
Yes, yes,
And
Chicago.
George, when we build up Chicago, George will be here and we'll do a big event at the Drake Hotel.
Yes,
Right.
yes. And I want to go not only for a meeting, but I want to experience Chicago because every time that I go there, I just go in and out. Just 2 days. Only one. Last time that I was there for several days was 15 years ago, long time ago. But I want to go at least for a week and show me around and the best places to eat. I love to eat. I'm glad we had the GLP-3. If not, I would be like 500 pounds.
Yes, and Bobby knows all of the famous people in Chicago.
Perfect.
So, yeah, so he'll give us a Chicago treatment.
You know it. You know it.
That sounds amazing. Thank you very much again, everybody in the call, unless somebody wants to add one more thing. And if not, okay, this is being recorded, or it's being recorded, and you can find it. Actually, let me copy the recording, and that way you can
Oh, I
have it
forgot
now.
that was recorded. Oh, well.
Yeah, yeah. Let me share the channel. Okay, that's the YouTube channel,
Excellent. Thank you.
and that's
Thank
the
you,
recording.
George. Well, now you're all famous. Everybody knows you're destined to make $1 million each. You've said it, it's recorded, it's public.
That's right. That's right. Seven figure. And by the way, the cool thing is receipt. Well, then you can fly anywhere, do whatever you want. You can be VIP in any place, unless you know a lot of people. Bobby doesn't need the money because he knows a lot of people in Chicago. But if we are not in Chicago, you are in another country, we need the money.
You got it.
Okay, or another city. All right, great. Thank you very much, everybody, and we'll see you later. Have an amazing weekend.
Bye.